Hi guys, and I was really messaging. Realized I was talking to a big screen, but yeah. I'm just here to talk about like suicidal thoughts and like that. Like, it's not worth it. Just go and do your own thing. Just find something to do. I know that y'all don't know my story. I wrote it down trying to do like what they do, but I'm just gonna say I know a lot of pain. Right? I'm gonna give you some tips to get through it. Hopefully it'll work for you guys. It sometimes works for me. Where do I start? Families. Because that's a lot of problems. If y'all have family issues, try and find somebody to focus on something else to get your mind off of it, to pass the time, to get through it. Like I've managed to do these things. Feelings. Like for me, I draw a lot. I had a certain feeling before, and I drew that. Anyway, I managed to draw that because I was feeling sad and like lonely and just out of place. So I drew that. If somebody feels that way, just draw, write it down, sing it, something. If you have any problems, go do a sport, do like football or basketball or baseball or something to take your anger out. Like, God. Goodbye. Punch it bad, I guess. Just punch it. I'm not really clever, but I've managed to like focus on music and stuff and just get out of things. Like my brother has really bad anger issues, so he's just done sports and sometimes he just screams, which I highly unrecommend that. I don't know if that's the right thing, but I highly unrecommend it because I don't recommend it like that. I don't recommend it because it can destroy a lot of things, like trust or anything. Like if you're yelling at a family member, friends, it can destroy everything. But if a parent or whatever like abandons you, and somebody stepped in, like my sister, my father stepped in for her. She was like my half sister, but she's my whole sister to me. Technically she's my half sister, but my father stepped in because when she was 2 months old, her real father walked out on her, walked out on my mom, and everything because he didn't want to do it. He didn't pay child support or anything. He met her once, and that was when she was a baby. She doesn't remember, but she's blamed my father ever since because he stepped in and her father didn't. Don't blame them. Don't blame the person that stepped in. Blame the one that walked out. Blame them. Just scream and yell at the top of your lungs out inside. Just cuss them out if you want. Like, I don't know. What's next? Anyway. What is with the question? I don't know. Anyway. Focus on like other things to do. Like, don't blame them. Blame the parents that looked down on you. Just because, to tell you the truth, her walking out and not saying we're her family anymore destroyed half my life. Destroyed it completely, because ever since I can remember, her and my father's been fighting. Until the day she walked out, the day she completely walked out of my life with my 2 nieces, and I've seen my first 2 nieces from her, but I've never seen my nephew, and we're thinking that she has another kid. Don't know if it's a nephew or a niece or anything, but never got to see him again. That was 5 years ago. Last time I saw him was on my birthday. On the street, my niece had to say hi before she even bothered. She knew it was my birthday. But that one bad, horrible memory. But like for me, like just if you ever have that or something, for other people out there, if you ever experience something like that, focus on the good things. Like, just sit there at point in times and just remember a good moment, because you cherish that good moment. Cherish all the good moments you have with them. Like, the one special one I have was when I ended out, but when me, my mother, and my brother all went to her house just to talk and say hi and just to hang out, I decided to play with my oldest niece. And I remember the sun was setting and she had blonde hair. She was a beautiful baby. She was laughing, finally, joking, and not joking, but just playing. I remember the sun setting off her hair. It was a memory, like, so vivid, utterly vivid. Anyway, cutting, that's another thing. I've cut before. Not a good memory, but I still do sometimes. But seriously, just don't lean on it. Seriously, these things right here, these ones, they're not worth it. They're not worth cutting your skin. They're not. Throw them away. Just make them vanish. They're not worth it. Cutting yourself isn't worth it because, like, it's gonna stay there. The scar is gonna stay there. Once you've moved on from it all, it's just gonna stay there as a bad memory, a complete bad memory. So just cut it out. Not bad terms. Just quit it. Quit it all. Quit the drinking. Quit the smoking. Quit everything. It's not worth it. I have a therapist that I go to. Lord, I hate therapy. Oh. Because I'm in school. This is one of the better times I had. I drew a picture of a girl crying. One of my favorite pictures too that I've ever drawn. Just sounds wrong, but yeah. She was crying. She had the curtains drawn. There was a table with a note on it, and a pencil too. Maybe a pencil. But there was also no news. The tutor saw it, and he told the counselor. The counselor told me to go to her office. She called my mom. My mom and her made a deal to take me to NetCare. NetCare took me to Pomegranate. Long, continuous story. It felt weird being taken out on a stretcher at NetCare to go to Pomegranate. Anyway, it's kind of awkwardly weird to be strapped down. Anyway, those somewhat helped. Not really that much, but somewhat. Met really interesting people. I hate white walls. Just saying. I hate them. It's a little confined rules. I hate it. Anyway, it was a little fun experience, but just like I was saying, just cut it out. Just find something else to do other than harming yourself or thinking of suicidal thoughts or blaming people. Just focus on the good things, the utterly good things. Just focus on it. It'll get you through a lot of things, and in the future you'll look back and like, what the fuck was I thinking? But yeah, that's all I gotta say. So yeah, Sad for Life. That one. Peace.